It always is incredible to me, from the first rep, how many dogs know exactly what you're saying the first time.
I know, and then they put you through the runaround. Yeah.
Sometimes they give you the runaround because they don't want to go on there, right? But the understanding is
for sure. Yeah.
Pick up on that stuff quick.
Yeah, just like she understood her owner wanted her to jump in our car that first day.
Right.
You know?
They're really good at making it look like they don't understand.
Yes.
Because that's valuable for them. So they're really good at looking like, I don't understand.
I have no idea what you're asking me.
You know, I think I'm either deaf or dumb.
You're going to need a treat to get me.
Yeah. So, this is the first time, so I don't know how she's going to react. So, good girl.
This is what her owner is looking very much forward to.
Did they already teach her?
No.
Oh, okay.
But she is very excited for her to learn this. Because I imagine she's pretty high energy in the house.
Oh, she's high energy.
Everywhere.
Everywhere, yeah.
Well, she's certainly ready to learn.
Place. Alright, see right there, she already
knows. Yep, same as the car. She says, maybe I'll just cuddle up to you. Do you see that?
Yep, I see it.
And there she gets on.
I mean, we see it. But
yes, I see it.
That was because of corrections is why she got on.
Silent corrections, yep.
So if I didn't give her corrections and I kept like asking her to get on without turning to begging, and then she would find a way to make it look like, and I'd be like, does she not understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, we don't know what, she's very confused.
She would start like, maybe I'll sit here or I'll lay down here.
I'll do everything else.
She doesn't understand what I'm saying.
Innately, she's like, I won't do it because they're asking. Isn't that crazy?
Yes, and that's not just her.
No, it's every dog.
That's dogs, right? So
yes.
Let's go back to when you were talking about on the walk, where it was like,
she'd go to the person not calling her.
Yeah. But we've experimented with that, and if you started to work her right then and there, then she'd start coming to me.
Yes.
Right? Or
correct.
So it's because it's about hierarchy and control, and they know that. Once they realize that we're using the commands for control, because we want that position in the hierarchy, we want to lead, then that's when they start to act that way.
Right.
If we play a game, we wrap it around like earning food and stuff, they'll play to earn until they don't want the thing anymore that you're offering, right? Or there's something better in the environment. I don't want your treat as much as I want the guest or the dog or the squirrels. And so they pick and choose when they play. But they might not see it like hierarchy. They might just see it like a game. This, they see as hierarchy. She sees it that way.
The great thing about the e-collar is that it can give them motivation to do what you're asking.
Yes.
Right? And without that, there is no motivation.
Right, because we're not
bribing. Yeah.
We're not bribing. You have two motivations when you train. You can motivate them by giving them something to earn or giving them something to avoid. And that's the same with humans or any animal. Those are the two modes of motivation. Good. She is getting rewards though.
Absolutely.
It's just more of a good girl.
Yes.
Praise. Instead of a trading for an actual thing.
Sparkle's a mess.
Good.
Next will be the DOWN. Not today. We'll stack that. Only one new skill a day.
I'm gonna do some distractions while she's on here for the first one. Good girl.
Is Rig in the crate?
He is.
I'll go get him. Here. So, having the distraction of dogs is important.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's your favorite one.
Smart dog. Oh, that almost got her. She decides to lay down instead. Good girl.
Looking pretty good.
Yeah, very nice first lesson. I'd be interested to see what the second rep looks like.
Me too. Me too. Adelaide. Adelaide. Hello. Adelaide. Adelaide.
No, she used to recall to her name, her owner said. So that's probably why.
That's typical.
Get back on the bed. This is how she remedies a mistake. Good.
Good girl. Adelaide.
Very good girl. Wow. She says I'd rather just stay on the bed.
Very good girl. Nice work. Nice work. There's two things that's making this successful right now that she didn't have when she came. Great. Just so they can hear me. One is her energy was probably always really high. So if you're trying to interact with her and tell her to do something, right?
Yeah.
So you can see I'm working with her right now, she's chill. So it's a lot easier to tell the brain what to do, right? I can just say, you know, she's hearing everything I say. So we're able to take all that intensity down, even without a command. You can just correct for that intensity. The thing about state of mind, it's going to be important with her, all dogs, but really important with her, because I think that's her big issue, is being at a 10, and you're trying to live with her, and she just won't relax. So the rule of thumb that you want to live with her, even without the placement command, even though that's going to make it a lot easier, is that she doesn't go to that same place unless you've offered it. Like she doesn't go into that level 10 or whatever, you know what I'm talking about. If you live with her, you know what I'm talking about, that crazy space, unless it's been offered, right? So if she just picked up right now, or if any of these dogs just picked up right now and started just like getting crazy energy without being offered, that just gets corrected. That gets corrected in a pack anyway, right? If they're all relaxing and one dog picks up and starts kind of wandering around and trying to play with everybody, they're gonna correct them, right? So we just let our dogs know that they're not allowed to elevate their energy and just kind of start to initiate this craziness unless we've offered. If I go outside and start playing fetch with her, or I tell her to romp around with the other dogs, now's the time. That's your permission. We're having a social and it's time to play, there you go, that's the time. But if we're not in one of those situations where I've offered you to go and do that, then don't enter those states, okay? And that's how you keep, that state of mind training, is how it keeps them calm, right? Unless we've offered otherwise. To maintain that, all you do is correct when they try to raise their energy and go crazy. If this guy tries and he knows, if he tried to pick his energy up and like do something in the room while we're chilling or whatever we're doing, and he tried to like start playing or whatever, he's gonna get in trouble, right? Because I didn't offer it. We're gonna be in control of that, and that's gonna keep the state of mind nice and calm, all right? And that'll be the default. Soon this will be how she is most of the time, and then every now and then when it's appropriate, she can go and play. Now that's what you need to know about state of mind. Now the command, that's going to be the easier thing, right? Everybody can understand that. That's going to be practical to put her on that bed because she's there, you know where she's at, she's not going to be in trouble, and it will calm her down. But even off from the command, you can have this. See? She wouldn't be like this if it was day one. She'd be crazy. She'd be bothering him, she'd be bothering her, she'd be trying to go out the door, she'd be going over here. Good girl. All right, rep 2. We're going to see if you can do this now. Adelaide. So that, there's some, you can tell she's not completely where she needs to be in this program yet, because I say her name, and what I want is just to look
at me, not nuzzle me. Yep.
It doesn't mean a command.
Yes.
It means I'm going to start communicating with you. The reason why that's going to be a problem is because if I say her name and she guesses what I want, we're going to be on a slippery slope of things getting messy in the real world. What her name means is the same thing it means when we're communicating with each other. You know, if Julia said Josh, I'm not just going to guess that she wanted me to go do the laundry or something. It could be wrong. I'm going to say, what? And I'm going to look at her and listen. And then she'll talk to me. So if I say my dog's name, I just want her to look and listen, and then she knows I'm going to tell her what to do. Good girl. Adelaide. Good girl. Place. Okay, there was no correction.
Beautiful.
Good girl.
I love how that tone gets her moving.
Good.
Good girl.
Good girl. And she assumes it's going to be a stay now.
Puts herself into a down, unlike last time.
That's good. She's learned about it a little bit more. She's more educated on it. It looks good.
Very nice.
Yeah. Alright, so when you first start doing the place command, and you're using it at home, if she's nice and reliable, you're good. If she looks a little slippery, like, oh, it doesn't feel very reliable, you gotta do setups. That's what we're doing here. Every everything I do that's a distraction is a setup. And what is the setup? It's to get her to make the mistake. Like, I know you're gonna make a mistake. Let's get it out now, right? So, squeaky toys, people knocking at the door, you know what I mean? Doors opening, sitting on the couch, depending on the room you're in, doing something like this, interacting with the others. Obviously, that almost got her, she caught herself. So we're trying to push those mistakes out during these setups so that when real life comes, we don't have a problem.
Good girl.
You see that? She corrected herself and she went even further into it now. She put her chin down. That's a good girl. Oh, and another thing is these rewards, the petting and the good girl, they're going to start meaning more and more and more, so they're going to be high value. So you always have that. You can just say good girl, and that'll mean a whole lot to her, right? We don't need any more than that. If she knows we're proud of her, it'll be enough. Good girl. Nice. And so that means whenever I tell her good girl, and whenever I pet her, and show her that kind of praise, that means she's going to say, oh, he likes what I'm doing right now. I'm going to keep doing that. Good girl. Right? And that's, I'm able to give her calm affection. Where before, if I would touched her, or even looked at her,
crazy. Yeah, crazy.
You can't even tell her she's doing good because it ruins everything. Right? And you put her in a sit and you say, good girl, she's like, ah, and then you just, everything's out of control. Good girl. That's nice. So now we got that going on. So when we touch her, we pet her, we tell her she's good, it'll make her more and more calm. Good. Very nice. Okay, Adelaide. That's good.
Beautiful.
That's good. Wow, that's what we like right there. Looked at me nice and calm. Break